to Red Bluff Park.
What are you doing?
We are doing adobe, en español adobe.
We are trying to make some.
And how does it work?
You mix dirt, clay, kind of, with sand and with asphalt emulsion. And at the end you get this brick. We only need 40,000, so we are missing 39,998.
At least he's smiling.
So I talked to Lolo, he says they
But it's so far
can
away
cut
from
down the
them.
intensity.
Well, welcome everybody. Mary asked me just to tell you a little bit about Pangea World Community, which is the non-profit corporation that owns and manages this park.
I feel that we've come here not only with a very important message of peace and nonviolence, but we've also come here to offer a very special environment, which we believe will be wonderful for the community of Red Bluff and Tehama County. We want to provide a park which is going to be open to everybody, no matter who you are, a place of reflection, a place to get in touch with yourself, a place to get in touch with others, a place to meditate about life, and I think most importantly, a place to get in touch with the sacred. And so we want to create a beautiful environment so that community groups of all kinds can come together, can do workshops, and can do retreats, and have a really good time on this land. I think the other thing that we bring to this land is the beauty of our diversity, which is reflected in Philo's message. This park is 1 out of 5 around the world, and there's many people involved all over the world. We come from all parts of the globe, and there's a great richness in sharing diversity with each other. There's a great richness that can be had by people intermingling and sharing their ideas and things like that. So we also see this park as being a place of diversity, of culture, of the arts, of all kinds of wonderful things that bring out the best in the human being. So many people have touched this park in so many ways, and all of us are just truly grateful for all the help that all of you've done, because we know it didn't come from one sole person. It came from the collectivity of all the human beings that are here. But I do want to mention one person in particular who's really helped us get known in this community, that really has thrown out the welcome mat from the minute we put our foot on this land, and who is really excited about us coming and let a whole lot of people in this area know, and that's Lana. Come up here, Lana. Please come on. This woman here, single-handedly, I don't know how many people have come to this land thanks to you, but it's been loads. It's been loads.
I just love it because I bet people from different walks of life have come here. I mean, really, different religions and atheists, and everybody's come back and said, "Wow, every single person." You know, that's not easy to do. You guys have yourselves to congratulate.
Creemos que es una situación histórica esta.
We think this is a historical situation,
Una gran oportunidad
a great opportunity
para trabajar desde lo más profundo de nuestro corazón
to work from the very depths of our hearts
en humanizar la tierra.
to humanize the earth.
Queremos hoy aquí, públicamente,
We
con
wanted
todos
today
ustedes,
to publicly, with all of you,
sellar nuestro compromiso como cultura mesoamericana
make a commitment with our Mesoamerican culture
para trabajar conjuntamente,
to work together
para que todo nuestro parque
for our entire park
sea un gran faro,
to be a great beacon,
un faro de una inmensa luz
a beacon of great light
que ilumine el futuro humano.
that illuminates the future.
Greetings from the far north. And I can't compete with my friend Victor's eloquence, so I won't. I'll just say greetings from many friends from afar, not only from the people in Canada. I know that I'm not alone in having received emails and calls from other friends in different parts of the world saying that they're thinking of us and sending their best. And I wasn't going to go into this, but it just strikes me as so strange, you know, that it all depends on the eyes that look. I mean, you look around and it's just a dinky little piece of land, right? This little field. You know, and it's interesting because it's brought us all here, and it brought, like I say, I've got dozens of emails in the last 2 weeks of people saying, think of us, and we're thinking of you, and we wish we could be there with you, and it all depends on the eyes that look. The two other things I want to say is regards to all of us were sent from our friend Karen, who many of you know. Karen's a woman from these parts who's lived the last many years down in South America and has been a good friend to many of us and a spiritual advisor as well. And Karen sends her best. The other greetings that I have the privilege of bearing are those from Silo, who I know also wrote to a number of people sending his best and letting us know that he also was thinking of us and of this park on this very important day. So for all the good people who don't need flashy things and who can see in simple things something important, I think that this simple little park is an interesting beginning. And thank you. It's a privilege to be here.
Thank you. Well, I think just about everything has been said and the most essential, but I want to bring back one point that has a lot to do with our future and our past. In 1969, on a very forlorn, desolate place that is nestled among 3 mountain chains, very far south from here, next to the largest mountain in the west, the Aconcagua, a man by the name of Silo gave his first talk with a few followers who had been listening to him. He was not able to speak in Argentina because it was a dictatorship, and every time he was told to speak, or he was allowed to speak, along came the police and shut him up. So finally they said, go speak to the mountains. And that's what he did. And when he spoke there, something happened. Because from that remote point of the planet, people began to take that message and bring it with their hearts. Young people who had the aspiration of building a universal human nation against all odds, against everybody saying you're out of your mind. What can you do? You are nothing. But people took that message to the 5 continents. And that's how it's possible today, that in every continent of the planet, we are all going to be connected. And for me, this monolith has a lot to do with that connection. It's not only the connection with the earth to the heavens, has been seen as a sacred monument in a style, in a way that all cultures can show us if we look at the totems, if we look at the zaggurats, if we look at the steeples, if we look at all types of monuments that rise into the skies. But it's light is coming down, and it's like giving light to this whole earth. And that's what we hope to take with this park and continue expanding it, because in this moment, where the world is so violent and so altered, we need something else. And we believe that that something else is within all of us. And we need to wake up humanity to the beauty and the sacredness that exists and that's going to give our future a destiny that goes beyond our generations and can last into many, many thousands of years in the future. Because in that destiny, we get meaning to our lives. And we begin to treat each other in a different way. And we begin to find what those words of love and compassion really mean. And that's what it's meant for me. And so I really feel privileged to come here and be able to share this very special moment. And then I want to invite all of you to put on your calendars for 2010. If anybody has plans for the beginning of January, we're going to get 100,000 people in Punta de Vacas, in that desolate outpost where nobody would be looking, to shine to the rest of humanity that another world is truly possible. Thank you. Yeah.
Paul, Toby and I will now begin the proceedings of inaugurating the Monolith.